Greetings. In this video, we will learn the interface and how to work with KSUS Manager 3.1. Let's run the program. At the first start, all files are synchronized with the server. In order for this process to happen faster, and in the future the synchronization of various modules of other programs to work quickly enough, you need to select the server closest to you. There are 5 servers to choose from in Russia, Germany, USA and Singapore. Here we see that the program has started. Let's try running it again to see how fast it works. Restarting is much faster because the files are already in sync. As we can see, the program tells us that we have the wrong username and password. First you need to register. You must write down the login, because all licenses are tied to the login, and to recover the password, if we have forgotten it, we must enter your login. Okay, let's create a username and password. And press the register button. We see the interface of the program. We are unable to install the program now because your profile has not yet been filled. We see a message about it. We go to the Profile tab and fill in the data about ourselves. You must enter a valid email address here. The fact is that just it is used to recover the password. When you press the Restore Password button in the main window, an email with a link to reset the password is sent to this address. Here you must enter your current password, because it confirms that it is indeed we who corrected our email, and agree that our personal data will be processed. We see that the profile has been updated. Now we can go to the Software Management tab. We can install this program, and you can also choose the version that I want to use now. Okay, I want to install version 2.8.2.1. Downloading. Installing. Installed. At any time, I can update the version of my program, or roll back to the previous one. To do this, select the required version from the drop-down list and click the Downgrade or Upgrade button. We see that version 2.8.2.0 is installed. We can remove the software completely. We can also clear all data. This is not only the program itself, but also all its settings and databases associated with it. With this button, we can create new shortcuts on the desktop. This will be a shortcut to launch the program and a link to the instruction. You can run the program directly from the manager and see its instructions. It happens that our installer files are corrupted and we need to re-download them. To do this, there is a button to clear the cache. We do not have licenses on this login and therefore there is only one button that offers to buy a license. Now I will log in under a different login, which has licenses. Let's say I forgot the password for this login. I enter here the login and click the Recover Password button. The system reports that it has sent a password recovery email to our mailbox. So I went under the login, which has a license. KSUS sender tells me that there is one emergency license. This means that my license is already assigned to another computer. Accordingly, I can use either an emergency license, or, if this license has not been used on another computer for a very long time, remove it from another computer. Let's try to assign an emergency license. The program warns that if I try to use the main license and the emergency license at the same time, the license will be cancelled. As we can see, I got an emergency license. If my license was used quite recently on another computer, then I cannot remove it from another computer. I can only buy another one or use an emergency license again. How is it determined whether I can remove a license from another computer or not? This is the so-called valid period of a license. As we can see, for an emergency license, it is equal to 1 day. Here we see that we have one free license for the photo wall program. Let's try to get it. License received. Valid for 10 days. Each time the program is launched, it renews its license for the specified number of days. That is, when I launch Photo Wall now, it will receive a license that will be valid for 10 days. For 10 days, Photo Wall can work for me without an internet connection. In the future, after 10 days, it must either be extended. For this you just need to run the program with the internet, or it will be overdue. In order to transfer the license to another computer, I must remove it from this computer and then run the manager on another computer and assign the license. Let's say my computer is broken. I can't delete the license on it. What should we do in this case? To transfer a license, you need to wait until these 10 days have elapsed since the last use of the license. Then in the manager we see this button, which allows you to remove an unused license from another computer. Let's try. That's it, we can now assign our license already on this computer. Let's go to the last tab. Here, I can just change period to any one that suits me better. It can be either 3 days or 9,999 days, that is, almost infinite. What is the advantage of a short period? In the event of a computer breakdown, we do not have to wait long so that we can release the license. That is, for example, I chose 3 days. 3 days after the breakdown, I can freely transfer the license to another computer. But, on the other hand, in case of some problems with the internet or if our program must often work offline, it is not convenient to use short periods. Then it can be 30, 60 or 90 days. For the paranoid, there are 9,999 days, meaning the license will almost never expire. Once assigned, and then the program never needs to connect to license servers in order to renew the license. On the other hand, if your computer is broken, then in fact you lose your license. Thank you for your attention. I hope you understand how KSU's manager works.